Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Monday special. Mainly, this is a series where I try decks. I got 5 of that interest me, and I'm going to play them. See how they actually stand up against a lot of the different decks of the format. Are they good enough to be, actually legitimate contenders in this format? And a while back, I did a 15 competitive list. One of the decks on there I featured last week. The other deck that I'm intrigued to test out is Zombies. So it got a 5-0. So King Harry pulled it off. So I'm intrigued to see how this deck actually competes in Pioneer. Is it good? We'll find out. We're going to play it through a league today. So hopefully you guys enjoy this content. If you like Zombies, make sure you smash that like button so I know to come back for this tribe and look out for Zombies, so I'll be more likely to keep having them a part of my channel more often. And also don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification. All these are all free ways to help and support my content that I do, and I appreciate it. Let's get to 1,000 subs. No further ado, let's get into the deck list and get into some games. So as you can see, the deck has a lot of the best zombies in the format. Champion of the Perished, Crypt Breaker for helps against grindy matchups like Rakdos Midrange. We have Dread Wanderer, which is a hard to answer, along with Transmogrant. These are all pretty hard to answer. They keep coming back. Relentless Dead is just a decent 2-drop. We have Shelly, which is an honorary zombie. Then we have 2 Lord of the Accursed, so we don't have as many lords in this deck. We have Thoughtseize for disruption, pushes, Hives and Mutavault. So we have creature lands, and then we have utility lands and Castle Lockwane. So we do have a decent amount of utility lands in this list. We have 2 Liliana of the Veils for hand disruption, also decent removal. Then we have a Go for the Throat Dark Salvation. So that is the main board. Sideboard, we have Ray of Enfeeblement for Mono White, Rack, and Greasefang. Grasp also for the same matchups. We have Bankbuster for the grindy matchups against Rakdos Midrange. We could bring these in. And at that point, probably Push is just not worth the effort. We have Leyline of the Void for graveyard strategies. And then we have Duress as a way to fight combo as well as control. So that is our zombie list for today. Super excited about trying this out. Like I said, we're trying it out through a league. So hopefully we do quite good. And I'll be back. And we'll discuss the deck after the games. So let's get into it. So we'll play the Wanderer. So next turn, I could leave up Push plus Crypt Breaker. Invasion, okay. What are you taking out of this hand? Get in there. Hit me. Sure, for 2. Oh, he hit the Invasion. Play Crypt Breaker. Smack your face. Recruitment Officer. Recruitment Officer. Seems reasonable. Goes to combat. Do you attack the Invasion again? He does. I'm going to make a trade. I think I play the Mutavault. Ship the turn. Leave up a Fatal Push. I figured Adeline was coming. So he goes to combat. He attacks both here. So he's going to flip it, but that's okay. I make this trade, which means I could kill Adeline right now. Before that goes, he didn't even cast it. Castle. Sheoldred. You. So that's not a bad turn. Next turn, we could double spell 2 zombies. And then we have the best honorary zombie. Thalia. No attacks, I assume. Passes. Attacking Numa. Relentless Dead. Transmogrant. Ship the turn. I don't really want to risk my Sheoldred. Copper Coat Vanguard. Play the land. We will target here. So X is 1. Brave. Okay. But that should not stop me from making my zombie. And I think I just passed the turn. So as long as he doesn't get a Brutal Cathar, I'm okay. He passes. Champion of the Perished. Play Champion of the Perished. Play Liliana. Get rid of that last card. Eats it. He looks for a card, gets a Lieutenant. Gets rid of the Hopeful Initiate. So that means a Values Lieutenant is inbound. Grows the entire team. He's almost getting chunky enough to get through a Sheoldred. Passes. We gain more life. Play Relentless Dead. Yes, grow the Dork. He scoops it up. So against mono white, we bring in Ray, Grasp. What do we go down? probably just the Thought Seizes. Run it like that. Plays a Plains. Hopeful Initiate. Passes. Hive. Champion of the Perished. Goo. Now I could play Mutavault with Reaver, which means I could attack the following turn. How does that play out? No attacks for the opponent. He had a free one. Fatal Push. Play the Swamp. So either I play a Relentless Dead, or actually I just play a Reaver, right? It's chunky, and it grows my dork. Pass the turn. Plays another Plains. Brutal Cathar. Eats the Reaver. Goes to combat. Attacks. He grows the dork. We take it. Passes. Liliana. Play Mutavault. Play Relentless Dead. Grow the dork. Pass the turn. I want to get this Brutal Cathar with the Fatal Push, but I need something that I'm willing to exchange to enable Revolt. Plays a Copper Coat Vanguard. Thalia's Lieutenant. Goes to combat. Attacks with both of those. For 8. Take it. We untap. Noxious Grasp. So we can't use that unless we target Vanguard itself. But if I don't cast anything, this flips. So I guess, do I hit the Thalia? So either hit Vanguard or I hit Thalia. I think I just hit the Vanguard. And that way they don't flip. Plays a castle, Ardenvale. Come on, Dak. Makes a dork. Grows the Lieutenant. Goes to combat. Attacks me for 9. I think I double block. Or wait a minute. I double block here. That takes out Thalia, which means I could freely Fatal Push Dreadwonder. Pass the turn. Thalia. That resolves. Grows the dork. That's a 4/4. Attacks. So that's 6. I guess I'm not exactly dead. So I block here. Fatal Push. Play the Hive. If I turn this on, chomp, take 3. Play a Swamp. Play a Crypt Breaker. Go. Plains. Recruitment Officer. Passes. Go for the throat. Swamp. Relentless Dead. Go. I will attack. Plains. Thalia. No attacks. Land. Pass the turn. Plains. Brutal Cathar. What are you going to eat? That's fine. So I'm going to wait for him to go to combat and attack. Yeah. Shoot the Cathar. Double block. What are you going to kill? Alright, kills my Crypt Breaker. There goes Thalia. Champion. Pass the turn. I desperately need a land for these Shieldreds. Smack you. Time to go on the beatdown plan. Portable Hole. Eats the Champion of the Perished. You have another Portable Hole? Wow. Alright, so he gets frisky. Plays a Mutavault. Plays the Thalia. Come on, Dak. Give me a untapped land. Untapped land, I think, seals this game up. Hive. Adeline. Hits me for 5. What's probably going to happen is he's going to attack with the Adeline, which we're going to trade with Adeline, and we're going to play the second Shieldred. Unless he has a Brutal Cathar, which would be annoying. Turns on the Mutavault. Attacks with everything. That one's summoning sick. Yeah, trade. I'm probably not going to win this one, am I? That's a lot of damage. Mutavault. So 4 damage. So this is 8, 10. And I can only stop. Yeah, I can only stop 4. Yeah, we lose. So he goes to combat. Attacks. Does not even bother turning on Mutavault. So we block here. Take 4. We get back Crypt Breaker. Champion of the Perished. Yeah, there's no way. Look at this hand. This doesn't... Why on earth would he keep that? Stage. Hive. I wanted him down. So hopefully he's not finding the pieces he wants. So both impulses are consumed. So we play Mutavault. I think we play Relentless Dead. Smack you. Finds his Lotus Field. That's good for him. Turn on the Mutavault. Go to combat. Smack you. Lotus Field. Alright, copies. Plays a tap land. Liliana. Interesting. Think I play Liliana. Attack a Numa. Turn on the Volt. Uptick. I don't know if I could win this turn or not. He's at 6th. That probably means he is going for it. Omniscience, pour over pages, peer into the abyss, pour over pages, Chandra. So the question, I guess, is does he have 2 ballot recoveries? He has 1 in the graveyard, right? No, he played it. Dark Petition, Leer. Ballot recovery to get back Chandra. Plays the Chandra. You have another ballot recovery, which means you could loop it. All right. Those are fine. All right. I'm off. So I believe we did this last time. Down the pushes. And is there anything else that's not worth anything? These. So we go up Bank Busters over that. But even that, like, it's just not good. Leyline of the Void is kind of mid. It can't stop Leer. Actually, wait a minute. It's better than Bank Buster. Because Chandra loops is something that I should be afraid of. I don't necessarily think I need 3 of them or 4 of them, but that's fine. All right, Lotus Field. All right, what do you have in hand? I guess take the payoff. Play Crypt Breaker. Smack your face. So this hand's kind of mid. We took his payoff. He plays a land. We'll go ahead and Thoughtseize. Impulse. I think I take Hidden Strings. Smack you. Play Takanuma. Leave up Go for the Throw, I guess. Lord of the Accursed. Sweet. Zombie Lord. Bam. Hit ya. Another Vizier. Plays a Lotus Field. Play a Swamp. Give him Menace. Duress. Hit you for 5 past the turn. Otawara. Grazer. Hallelujah. Play Relentless Dead. I guess just attacking. Takes 3. Zakama. So we play another Crypt Breaker. So if I attack out, he blocks here, he blocks here. Actually, wait. The Menace. So he blocks here, he blocks here. Run it back. And we're on the draw against Lotus Field, which is quite scary. Temple. All right, plays a tap land. I think I have to Duress. Because there's a chance that he just has Scrying. Man, he has 2 Lotus Fields. Yeah, I guess take it. So we'll play Hive next. Lord of the Accursed. Play 2 cards. Pass the turn. That means next turn we get dropped this. Stage passes. Play Swamp. I should have played the Mutavault. Play Lord of the Accursed. Smack you. Pass the turn. So he just copies and passes. Play Mutavault. Play another Lord. Smack you. Hit you to 5. Hidden Strings. Emergent Ultimatum. So Omniscience is probably the best. Come on, zombies. Hold. So now he's probably digging for either Chandra or Ballot Recovery cycles. Impulsing. Sakama Suite. Otawara. Like, you have 20 cards in hand. And this is the best win con you can come up with? Dark Slick Shores. Delver. Hive. Wanderer. Goo. Flips with the Thoughtseize. Are you serious? Young Pyromancer. Max me for 3. Cursed. Mutavault. I guess kill the Delver. I really want to kill the Pyromancer, but a 3/2 flyer. I don't know how this deck beats that. Here comes the Thoughtseize, which he's going to see that we're a zombie deck. Ops. Hits me for 2. Take it. Play the Hive. Play the Crypt Breaker. Go. Young Pyromancer. Thoughtseize is me. Take a dead. Play the Watery Grave. Tapped. Attacks with the tokens. Alright, kill Young Pyromancer. Go. Swings for 5. We take it. Kill the Pyro. Drown the Lock. Relentless Dead. Go. 7 life isn't much. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Goes to combat. Attacks with everything. We block. Block. Take the rest. We're at 3. Ship the turn. Attacks. Attacks. Make a dork. Fatal Push. Yeah. I guess that technically kills. This doesn't seem great. This doesn't do anything. Bank Busters, could do some stuff. Duress seems mid. He does have some counter spells. I don't really want to give up Reavers for that. It doesn't seem great. I like to have some Bank Busters, but it's not going to go very grindy, so we'll just run it like that. Mutavault. Go. Canal. Passes. Ray. Play Swamp. Ops. No. We gotta put on a clock. Alright, Canal. There's no way he taps out for a young Pyromancer. He does? Alright. We untap. Play Castle. I think I go ahead and Dark Salvation. Hit you. Pass the turn. Watery Grave. Untapped. Considers. Passes. Play a Swamp. Play Champion of the Perished. Go to combat. Power Word Kill. Smack you. So we go ahead and Liliana. Uptick Lily. Get rid of the Swamp. Pass the turn. Treasure Cruise. He has 1 mana up. Plays a tap land. Passes. Champion of the Perished. Grow the other champion. Turn on the Mutavolt. Go to combat. Smack you for 6. I think I just pass. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Extinction Event. So he names Odd. Alright, we untap. Swamp. Get rid of the Swamp. Turn on the Volt. Hit you for 4. Pass the turn. Braids. Play the Crypt Breaker. Uptick. Discards a Ledger Shredder. Turn on the Volt. You might have a removal. Drown in the lot. Go for the throat. Alright, pass the turn. Sprite Dragon. Power Word kills my Crypt Breaker. Hits Lily for 2. Sure. Yeah, that's his plan. So, Lily at 4. And we just minus. Pass the turn. Play a Swamp. Make 2 2/2s? Maybe. Uptick Lily. Pass the turn. Pushes. Passes. We draw a push. Just uptick. Smack you. So we hit him to 1. Mastery. Draw. He scoops it up. Run it back. I don't know. We could possibly pull this one out. So we have land. We have a... Sure. This hand's good. Canal. Delver. Sure. Hive. Champion of the Perished. You. Please tell me it doesn't flip. Mana Confluence. Blue. Ledger Shredder. Attacks. Passes. Swamp. Relentless Dead. Grow the Dork. Pass the turn. Goes to combat. Hits me for 4 in the air. Take it. Down to 13. Mutavolt. Thoughtseize. I think I take Power Word Kill. Smack you for 4. Fatal Push. Pass the turn. Goes to combat. Smacks face. We're at 7. Mutavolt. Play the Shieldred. Uses Mastery. We draw a Castle. Alright, so we're back at 5. We have 4 damage coming back. So we turn on a Volt. I can't sprock this Shredder. Yep, kills my threat. Consider. Yep, that's game. We scoop it up. 0-5 with the deck. We did get to game 3 times, but the other 2 we were just not in the competition. Alright, so what did we learn this week about this deck? We went 0-5. We did put in some efforts against some matches where we push it to game 3, but it feels like everyone else is doing bigger and better things than we are in a way. So what I advised for you guys to pick up this list, I mean, it can be, I guess, maybe we just didn't get lucky. I don't know, but it definitely felt like there's some missing pieces. We felt like we didn't really establish our main game plan. Champion of the Parish is quite vulnerable. Maybe all this deck needs is like a zombies value lieutenant, so it just puts counters on all of our zombies. We need something to boost the clock on this. We faced Lotus Field twice, lost both matchups, which is weird to me because of the fact that most of the time aggro decks are good against Lotus Field. We're able to get underneath it. This deck couldn't accomplish that, so I don't know what to say about that. It seems kind of weird to me. We went 1-2 in a 0-2 against Lotus Field, so that's like a 1-4 record. That's not really good. So that just kind of tells me this deck is not fast when it comes to the beatdown plan. So that is kind of a miss when it comes to this deck. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe Liliana the Veils should be out of this list. Maybe up a Lord of the Accursed. Maybe I want to try this deck again, but Dimir, right? So we get the 2-drop Lord. The only problem with that is then at that point we lose the Mutavolts, which is actually quite powerful. So like there's definitely some trade-offs. So I got to go back to the drawing board, figure out how to address the issues that we've seen today, because right now, I mean, it can probably do some work, but an 0-5 record is not looking promising in my opinion. If there's anything that I missed in these gameplays that, could have maybe won the match or something like that, let me know down in the comment section. I felt like I piloted this correctly, but at the same time, like, there's always some missing synergies and lines and depth within a deck list. I could have missed something. So if you're a zombie expert, let me know down in the comment section. And if you, like I said, if you want me to come back to zombies, make sure you smash that like button, and I will definitely revisit maybe in Demir. So hopefully also we get another set in the future where that is more zombie themed, right? Even if it's like Amacat, Innistrad, I doubt we'll go back to. And of course, Innistrad. So like, it seems like a lot of the zombies are in very narrow sets. So that does kind of worry me that there's only like 2 quote unquote planes that have them in Pioneer's card pool. Because this just should be Shadows over Innistrad. This is Eldritch Moon. And this is Amacat. I believe Lord of the Curse is Amacat. So, and then this is Innistrad. This is Innistrad. So this is essentially Innistrad mixed with the Eldrazi's. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned that we might not be getting zombies for a while. So hopefully we go back to a plane that has them, because it would be really nice to see zombies become another legit thing. I know we're going to Ixalan and we're going to Eldraine, which don't really have zombies on the plane. So hopefully they hit some. A lot of these zombies are still standard legal. So I imagine they might want to try to inject some zombies into the format to make them a little bit more competitive and standard. I hope that happens. So like I said, if you have any comments, let me know down in the comment section. And like, comment, subscribe before you head out the door. And I'll talk to you soon.